Hey guys, what's going on? Flawless Crested Geckos here. Will, Audra.
Hi.
Coming to you guys with another video this week. And
Merry Christmas Eve.
yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. So,
well, it's Merry Christmas Eve and tomorrow's Christmas Day. And I don't know, sometimes around, I'm sentimental. Tend to be sentimental. He is not.
Me too.
He's lying. I think the good Lord's going to strike you dead someday for lying. Lying, liar,
I'm
liar.
sentimental, baby.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I'm not.
No, he's the absolute worst. It's like it's just another day. There's 365 of them.
Hey, it is what it is.
In fact, sometimes I think you think like some of this like holiday fanfare is holding up progress.
No, I mean, it is what it is.
Sometimes you gotta stop and smell the roses.
Definitely, I agree.
I have to rein him back in sometimes. Hey, enjoy the days, enjoy the minutes. So basically, we're just coming to you today because it's Christmas, and obviously we drop a video every Tuesday and Thursday. We try to remain as consistent as possible.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty much every Tuesday and Thursday. We usually
Like
don't miss.
clockwork.
Like clockwork. But today we want to just kind of come to you guys since it is the holidays, kind of discuss holiday traditions. So it's not really about geckos this week, but kind of like trying to get to know you guys and give you a little insight into our life other than, reptiles. So babe, what kind of holiday traditions have you had over the years?
I mean, that's kind of depressing. I haven't really had holiday traditions. I mean, it was a tradition not to have food, not to have gifts. I mean, it kind of is what it is.
Do you ever remember getting a gift that was like your favorite gift?
Not particularly. I mean, my grandparents kind of made Christmas, for us. But as far as parents, they never bought us gifts at all. And like I said, we barely, have food or anything. But it is what it is.
Well, he may not have gotten gifts when he was a kid, but he's definitely gotten some gifts since he's been with me. And you know what? One of those gifts, I remember, and I'm surprised you're not already keyed in on what I'm talking about. I will never again in my life buy this man a pair of shoes.
Oh, shit.
Ever. Look, I guess growing up not getting anything, it makes you ungrateful for when you do get something. Y'all, one Christmas, this was several years ago, and this was when we didn't have much, like 2 pennies to rub together. We were literally passing each other in the hallways working. You guys know we were both police officers, and it's a sad reality for most police officers nowadays that especially where we're at in
Right.
South Carolina, we don't have like unions or anything like that to fight for us for proper wages and things. And specifically in our county, I think our county board hates police. So for our county purposes, like, we really got the crap end of the deal as far as money is concerned. And but anyway, so one year I was he's a sneakerhead. Like, he loves sneakers, and I'm not so much. I wear whatever somebody gives me. I wear whatever I see that's comfortable, and typically I'll go to the dollar store and get a $6 pair of like flip-flops or slides or something, and I'll rock with it. Mm-hmm. But since I've been with him, he has upped my sneaker game exponentially. He buys me sneakers, and one year I thought to myself, he likes these really odd, weirdo-looking sneakers.
Definitely.
And I saw some in the, wait for it, Under Armour outlet. They were these like Steph Curry's, and they were like super on sale that year. And I'm like, okay, this is how much money I have, and I really want to get him something that he's going to like. And I bought them, right? They were this ugly yellow mustard color with blue on the backs, and they just look like something he'd wear. So I'm all excited. And Christmas Day, I give him what I was able to get. And y'all, I want you to know this man looked at me and said, when he opened it up, he said, "These are the ugliest Snickers I think I've ever seen in my entire life."
Hey, you should be honest.
When I tell you my heart was crushed, it was crushed. So therefore, now I never let him, it's a holiday tradition of ours, that I never let him live down the year of the Snicker. Some of my holiday traditions, well, my mom, you guys know, if you've been following us for long enough, you know that my mom passed away a long time ago. And she always made holidays so special for me. And, you know, she would, starting from Thanksgiving. Like, we got up on Thanksgiving morning and we watched Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And we made food and we enjoyed each other and we just enjoyed the day. Then, you know, moving on into the Christmas holidays, we always baked cookies and did the whole, so my mom was a collector of sorts. I guess that makes sense. I'm a collector now, a collector of live Pokemon characters, like to the tune of 1,500 to 2,000 of them. But, she collected Department 56, Christmas Village Town, like the Dickens Village Town. So anyway, she had the Dickens Village Town, and we always would, you know, spend a whole day getting all the little pieces out. If you guys aren't familiar with what that is, it's this little, like ceramic pieces, ceramic towns that it's based off of, there's a lot of different kinds, like there's the old vintage kind, but we had the original, like, old Christmas village. Like, I had a blacksmith, I had a town pub.
I'm unfamiliar with all of this.
And I have taken him to the Christmas store, like, in Tennessee.
That was fun.
And he's seen it, so he's not unfamiliar with it. He just doesn't pay attention. But anyway, I have all of that, but I just don't put that out anymore. But we used to spend a whole day. We had this big bay window in our house, and we would cut, like, the cotton that was literally, like, you know, that looks like the snow, the cotton snow. And we'd cut it out, and you'd lay it down on the bay window seat, and then you would proceed to put your houses. And then each year we would add different stuff to it. We had Christmas trees. We had little iced over ponds, which is in fact just like a little mirror that you stick down, and the little couple skating and people decorating trees. And then it got to the point where we were buying the little packets of little rocks and wood shavings and stuff to create stables and pathways and things like that. And it was a lot of fun. It was something that I just remember doing with my mom every single year, and she just really enjoyed it. And I carried that on for a while, but y'all, we got so much gecko stuff in this house. It is like, yeah, I would, plus we have 3 boys, and it's like Fight Club in our house all the time.
It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. Listen, I came into the house one time, and
a lot of testosterone.
All 3 of my boys were standing there looking at me, and I'm like, what is it? And I go to open my cabinet door for my trash can, and I'm like, what is wrong with my door? And they're like, well, we broke it, but we fixed it. I'm like, they broke the whole thing, y'all, off. My cabinet door completely gone, and they, like, attempted to fix it. Like, it's Fight Club all the time. So I know if I break out my ceramic Christmas village, I won't have half of it by the end of the season. And it is not worth it just to do one day. So we blow up Christmas trees around here. We have a whole blow up Christmas tree for our Christmas tree. But we also we would go to the Christmas tree farm and pick our own live Christmas tree. And it's been a long time since I did live Christmas trees.
And I've never done one.
I know. I try to get him all Christmassy in the Christmassy spirit, but he is the Grinch.
I am not.
Yes, he is. There's 365 days in the year, and that's just another one. I have tried really hard. So, baby, what do we do now every Christmas?
We're late for every Christmas. We're late on everything, whether it's buying gifts, ordering gifts, we're late. So traditionally, we're late. We're late putting up a tree, so now we inflate a tree. It's easy.
Look, that inflatable tree has been up since Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. So it got up early.
It got up
It's
early.
inflatable.
I told him, I texted him last week because he sends me a link to something that one of our boys wanted for Christmas, or just in general. He just mentioned wanting this, and I said, yeah, no, this is what I've already bought. I've already got it here. It's done. Like,
Yeah,
their
Audra
Christmas
did
is done.
all the Christmas. They're getting to the age now where, again, they need to appreciate the holiday itself and what it's all about. Never mind my traditions of Christmas.
Of nothing?
Of nothing. The kids have never experienced that. So
No,
it's actually always been over the top for the kids. So for the kids, I mean, at this point, they all got wall-mounted TVs and all kinds of video games. We have multiple Xbox, 10s, X's, and all this stuff, and PlayStation 5s and Oculus that they never play. It's all kinds of stuff that they have. Never mind all the sports memberships, dribble up and this and wrestling and football. They have so much stuff. So we kind of, my approach to it is getting them kind of knocked off the focus of the stuff and just think about the holiday itself. Plus they're getting to an older age where it's the harsh reality of adulting. And that being said, yes, we've spoiled them over the years,
right.
Literally over the top, to the point now where we kind of have toned it down quite a bit. Where, literally 1, 2, maybe 3 gifts or whatever is more than enough, especially nowadays when sneakers are $200 and all kinds of crazy stuff, which I'm completely against. No matter how much she says I'm a sneakerhead, I have the firm belief that if you're going to buy yourself expensive clothes and shoes, you should probably buy them when you're an adult.
Oh, and never wear them.
But the point is, I have them and I can go wear them, whether they're 10 years old or whatever it may be. So not really trying to show the kids that, because all these kids' shoes is getting too small for their feet, and you buy them $200 shoes for them to wear them for 6 months and now they can't fit them. I think that's ridiculous. So no, I'm not for that at all.
Yeah. Especially that youngest boy.
The youngest got the biggest feet.
Oh my
tallest.
gosh. His feet look like absolute snow skis coming in down the hill.
Size 12s.
I'm talking.
His older brother wears a 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but the other boys, they're older than him. They both wear 10s. So it's like.
So again, just trying to show the kids that it's not about the things that you have or that you want or that you actually receive, and just kind of put a lot of emphasis on the holiday and enjoying family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, I think a lot of times throughout the year you forget, and it never fails to amaze us how this business, the Crested Geckos, and this community have changed our lives and, blessed us with the ability to be able to now not just work to try to provide, but also enjoy what we do.
Right.
And then be able to spend time with our kids and to be at, their functions, to do
all of their functions.
Yeah, all of their functions. And just to, have that freedom, the time. I think Christmas might be a good time to sit and reflect and on what all has been afforded to us.
Right.
Look at that. Look how, you see, he's not smiling, y'all.
I'm smiling.
No. He's not smiling unless he's looking at a crested gecko or a snake.
Whatever.
It's like his brain from Pinky and the Brain. He used to call me when we were younger, and when we first met, I had to ask him, "What are we doing today?" And he'd be like, "Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world."
Yeah.
So, well, what's your Christmas Day tradition that you are required to do every year, babe?
My Christmas Day
Eve
tradition?
and day.
I don't know.
He cooks.
Oh, cook, yeah. That's true. I will start cooking today. That will be quite the event. Not a ton of, well, it still is a ton of food.
It's a ton of food.
But it is only one dish.
One dish.
I'm going to be making chicken lasagna.
He spoiled me.
Don't make it too often
Nope.
because it's very dense and thick and very, very tasty. It's one of them foods where you can kind of eat until your tummy hurts.
Yes.
So, huge tray. It's like almost like a party tray.
I think I could sit in it.
It fills from probably left to right, one entire level of the refrigerator. Left
Oh,
to right.
definitely.
So, and it's crazy because a tray that big, I would say to normal people, it will probably last a family probably 2 weeks.
If not more.
But here, it's probably going to last 4 or 5 days,
Yeah,
max.
max.
Yeah.
These boys,
they're
eat.
going to eat it all day. So
Yeah,
I already expect it. But it's awesome dish and love making it. It's just very involved.
Yeah.
Got to fry the chicken breast. Got to clean the chicken breast. Fry the chicken breast, which is an entire process by itself. Battering it up, eggs and seasoning. Then you have to cook the ground beef, a lot of ground beef, and you saute the ground beef and put it in the sauce, and you make this huge kind of layering dip of meat sauce. Then you're gonna layer everything down with the noodles, the ricotta cheese, the shredded mozzarella, and just kind of keep doing everything in layers until you reach the top of the pan. And then after they got 3 or 4 layers of chicken breast to cut through, and meat and cheese and everything everywhere. The pan weighs a ton.
Yeah.
It's insane.
You kind of have to hold it underneath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's huge.
And it's just, I don't know.
She loves it.
I love
She
it.
loves it.
I love it. He's an amazing cook. An amazing cook. And it's like Abel and I were talking earlier, and he's like, there's really nothing that Will makes that is not good. I'm like, I know, baby. I know. He's like, everything is so tasty. I know, he's ruined me. He's ruined my palate, y'all. Like, I can't go to a restaurant and actually experience decent food because it pales in comparison to his cooking.
Yeah.
The one thing that I do make every year that he does like is my hot sausage gravy.
Yeah, that was yummy. We had that this morning, so.
Yeah. I felt like it needed a little bit more salt, but he said it was good.
It was good.
Yeah, my grandmother taught me how to make that a long time ago. Well, so this leads us to, let's wrap this up because we're not going to hold you all day on Christmas Eve, and we hope you're enjoying time with your families, and we hope this holiday is the very best for you. I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle during this time of year, and we are cognizant of that. And just want to say our prayers and blessings are with you. And we want to hear from you. What are some of your Christmas traditions? What do you do? Do you have any? Do you celebrate other types of traditions during this time? We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to engage with you guys and find out a little bit more about you, since you guys know about us now.
Absolutely.
All right, well,
Cool.
that's all I got.
So that's Flawless Crested Geckos. Will, Audra, Merry Christmas. And you guys will see us on Thursday.
Thursday.
Later.
Bye.